Welcome back. We are getting straight back into Green Hill's story mode. And as the title suggests, I do think that we may actually be coming toward the end of it this time. We're coming up on the end of the story, I think. I have been trying to avoid the worst of the spoilers. This is my first playthrough. Why did I do that? I'm getting ahead of myself with the menu options. Yes, I won't load game on here. It has been a long day. Trying to make sure I get the right save going. But we have one ayahuasca experience to go yet. And from what I understand, that should be about the end of the game. And no, I don't want to switch controls, I just want to get Mango Hut out of the way. I was having some graphics problems earlier again, and I wanted to confirm that things were running alright. And as usual, it takes a little while to load. Last session we were basically just trying to find some psychotria so that we could do the batch of ayahuasca. It was not being very kind with the RNG spawning, however. The best I know to do with that is to look around the area again, because the plants you need generally do spawn right around a ritual site, so it just didn't seem to want to. We did get 2 beehives spawning in the same place, but that was not helping us with what we wanted to do. I think I got him back to his Omega site. No, he's at this village. I was wrong. He's at this village up here that he did need to find, apparently. And there is also the ayahuasca bowl up here, so we may end up having to do multiple, because we still had some ayahuasca to go on the island, I thought. I'm not entirely sure. It has been a little bit. Okay, he does need some carbs. He does need some water. What have we actually got? He's got bad bananas, so maybe he can find some more in the orchard here. But yeah, I thought he was actually still over at Omega site. I guess he's not. Well, he's got the anti-parasite mushrooms. I reckon he can go down to the water over here and actually just drink some out of it. Yeah, those are all growing up, I think. Ah, yeah. Here we should have some bananas. And I'm forgetting again that he can actually jump a little bit. Been playing the Long Dark too much with the character that can't lift their feet. Alright, that's all the bananas for us right here at the moment. But that's alright. I don't actually recall anything he was doing, but we'll try to keep an eye out for the psychotria. And since he does have some anti-parasite mushrooms, he can just drink out of the water. Oh, that did not look right. But it decides it doesn't want to behave.
Oh,
All right. We'll get you. That
No,
was an
bad idea.
accidental thing. Oh, he's got 4 now. Well, we only have 2 of the mushrooms for him. Oops. I thought he had more. Oh, well. We can try to get him something else to treat his parasites, because that was a doofus move. I thought he still had some of the blue mushrooms left. With any luck, he can find some more of something other than the spiders. I don't think he wants a spider right now. It also looks like it is, wow. Hello, peccaries. I can hear you. It looks like it's getting a little bit dark for him. Just because it wants to. I did not actually check the time. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I did check these bananas. But it's worth a look. Alright, so he misjudged. That would not be the first time. He'll go around this way and maybe he can find some mushrooms. Of a variety that he actually wants. And he should probably get his snake spear just in case. I don't know. He struggles. Good luck spotting Psychotria right now, but there is tree. He has vine, I'm pretty sure. I think he's just waiting for the Psychotria. Okay, it would be too easy if there were the blue mushrooms, wouldn't it now? I don't think you're doing so well, buddy. Ah, well. He'll figure it out. That was kind of a dumb move. I mean, that's hardly a novelty, but well, there are rocks. I don't think the rocks will get rid of his little problem. Well, we do have more incoming rain, at least. He does have some bowls out. Okay. He finds some unknown fruit, at least. Solanum fruit. He knows what it is. Now he needs to remember to eat it before it goes bad. Now let us find the opening to the village. Yeah, he's not doing too bad overall. He's not doing good, but he's not doing too bad. I think this man just basically needs to sleep it off in the nearest place he can sleep it off. We may just try to take him out of here his tomorrow. Because he can come back. Okay, it's dark enough that he's having trouble finding one of the hammocks that he can stay in. Because, of course, there are a bunch of house compartments with hammocks, like so. Yes, there's not overabundant moonlight. I think he should just go back to sleep. Take his stupid butt back to sleep. There. Now, let us go back out somewhere. I think you better detour, if you can remember where you put your water containers down. It was near one rock or another, which frankly is not that helpful. And I was sure he put more than two. Ah, there it went. Okay, he's hydrated. He needs some fat and some protein. He has some toad meat. We will destroy the mushrooms, and he can eat a nut. Maybe he can have 2 nuts. Ah, he had some capybara meat. He should be good for later. Ah, he's just letting all the mushrooms go bad. But yeah, he's not doing too bad on nourishment right at the moment. He better go ahead and eat that fruit before it goes bad. All right. We're still not the greatest. And yeah, of course he's losing energy with that. But let us go back and we can check that, try to check that tree again, too. I thought there was more than one of them in the vicinity. There probably is. Oh yeah. He can de-parasite himself, since he was dumb and picked them up in the first place. Oh God. Trying to get him to a place where he can actually select those other ones between one thing and another. There. But yeah, he is at least parasite free. And I think this man's time would actually be fairly well spent by looking around for the Psychotria again. He's not going to bother with hunting or anything. Yeah, I think he may have already done it on the island, and then he came over here. But I'm not entirely sure. He may have 2 left to go. I was not expecting to find the herb back in there, but I just wanted to see in case there was... Oh, so now he doesn't have parasites right now, so he's finding all the mushrooms that are good for them. Okay. This isn't in the immediate vicinity of the village, but maybe it is pretty close to the village. We will harvest some yummy dead bird lying on the ground meat again. He just can't give up those snacks of dead bird lying on the ground. Whew. He's really not having the best of luck with... Oh, fuck. Oh, I see ya. It is a bit of a shame you can't just pick the snake bodies up, but he'll get some more meat. He'll be eating good later. I mean, by his standards, this is not too bad. Yeah, I'm not sure this is the best area to look in, but he's looking. Plus, I'm just exploring a little bit more, because I'm just not familiar with this area of the map whatsoever. Hadn't come over here other than basically just before this bit. But yeah, I don't think he's necessarily going to actually find what he's looking for over here. Yeah, we do not want the flower. Oh, we'll take a mouse body. I always got room for a mouse body. Oh, we got 3 of them at this point. And he'll just eat that. Because those don't stay good for very long either. Alright, it's maybe not as good as hunting peccaries or something, but he's getting some kind of food while he's wasting his time looking for the plates he needs. Alright, let's just take it. And remember to eat those fruits first. Oh, Jesus H. Okay, he is topped up on that, so let's see. We have some capybara meat. That, yeah. That'll take us over, and, oh my. Of course, the, short-dated one is stacked under the other things. Wow, that's still not super short-dated, but he'll eat it. That copy meat still has 19, so... Oh yeah, he's doing better. And yeah, we've already been through this area, I'm pretty sure. We'll get in back closer to the actual village site. Hello. Those peccaries are actually a little funny sometimes. Okay, that's... Yeah, we don't want you right now. Okay, I'm not sure this is helpful in any way, but we are still wandering around. That looks like the sort of place that there should be some kind of grappling site, but... Okay, this was obviously not the best place to go looking, but at least with their herbs being the goal in mind, but it was worth a look anyway. I just wanted to see what was down here too. And the answer is not that much. I haven't been on that side today. His today, or my today. Hello! Okay, we are getting into closer. We've got cassava that I'm just not going to mess with at the moment. But yeah, this is more the type of area that I would normally expect to find that in around somewhere with the ritual bow. Not having a whole lot of luck at actually spotting anything, but this looks like generally the right kind of unless I'm totally full of it, which is extremely likely. We'll try out the other side and along the edges of the village enclosure. Because I do think that our best bet is right around the village. I know that I was talking about maybe striking out from there again, but I don't know that that would actually do us any good. And yeah, we're getting back to some water and not to where we were going back to, so my sense of direction can make things interesting. I don't want to. I may need to consult coordinate sheet. Or indeed, maybe consult the map since we've got it. Whoop. There. Okay. Yeah. And, yeah, we should be roughly, there. And that 3135 it's claiming. Whoop. Wrong way. So yeah, we basically want to go east. Well, we'll get some coverage looking in our search for the herbs we want. I mean, I don't think this is quite right, but, well, I saw some mushrooms. But yeah, let us check that we are still heading the way we wanted to be heading, and we were not quite. He probably has got some leeches on top of the little bit of a worm problem he had. But he'll have some scavenged meat, even if he does not find what he's looking for right now. We will eventually find it, I think. But yeah, we are sort of looking around closer right in around the village here. More cassava. That does not necessarily help us. I think he'd better actually cook some meat later. He has the scavenged meat on him. I had not intended to stick around here for nearly as long as seems to be trying to happen. But, well, whoop, wrong thing. Okay. That was what he was actually trying to do. Of course. Okay, and that is the pocket it wants to go into. I will. He was not thirsty enough, or I was just going to have him drink it, but he'll drink it. Alright. He is a little overloaded. What a freaking surprise. We can deal with that in just a sec. He needs some carb. That didn't take him quite down under yet. Okay, so he's immediately going to overload himself again as soon as he does anything else. As I say, he cannot resist the free meat, though. Okay, he can drop some raw meat off in the village in a minute. I mean, yeah, he could drop some other shit here. I think he did actually still have those couple of coconut halves that he did not really need. He had at least one. And he had some feathers that he does not need. No, I want the feathers, not the mouse body. I mean, there's not really good eating on one of those mice, but if he carries them as is, they do not go bad, from what I can tell. But yeah, this has not been the best day for him looking for plants. It really has not. Okay, I'm wondering if he oughtn't try going somewhere else from here, because he's just not having any luck whatsoever several of his days in a row with this. Okay. Oh, go ahead around, buddy. You know you can do it. You know you can. All right. Now, he did not have the best luck trying to build a fire under what he thought was cover before, but I think pretty soon he had better just give up and call a pause for the evening. I'm just trying to get him a good place for him to actually stop. Well, that he can remember where he actually put his food down, basically. And going straight back behind that, it takes him further away from where he actually wants to be, but yeah, he's used this before. He's the one who dropped the Brazil nut bowl there. But we will throw our cup lid on the floor, apparently, knock it, effectively throw it, because that's so awesome. All right. Okay. And let's see. He was going to gather some sticks and try to find a hopefully reasonable place to actually put a fire. That I hope will actually give it protection. Whoops. Well, like in the previous abandoned village, one can only hope that that will actually give it protection, because the canopies kind of like that did before. And yeah, he could just whack a log and make some sticks. Because that might be a reasonable plan for him. I don't think whacking the ritual bowl would do him any good. So yeah, now it's dark enough. He can't see any of the logs lying around. Yeah, this guy is awesome. He really is. Okay, he can... There. Alright, you can't harvest a plank that I know of. And if need be, we can indeed harvest some small sticks from some of the proceeds from this. Okay, where'd you go, other log? I can't actually see you. Oh, Lord. This whole thing is ridiculous. I couldn't tell if it was the plank that got selected or something else. And now it's not doing. Alright. Things are not easy for him. I think he better hope there's some moonlight pretty soon. Okay. We will harvest sticks into small sticks then. And then after we harvest a couple of these, we should have enough to, if we can find our fire in the making. It should have been like right behind here, because I purposely put it in a hopefully easy to find spot. Oh hey Rose, doing okay? How about you? We're trying to get unloaded a little bit here. If we can actually get over there. Going okay. Let us get a fire going for this man. Alright, let's use it. Wrong tab. It keeps selecting the red thing when we're trying to select this. I've mostly been playing the Long Dark on here lately. Other than this. Alright. So, I know he threw his meat down here nearby. There. Okay, he'll go back over there. Slowly. And he did not mean to pick that up again. Whoops. There, that's good enough. I don't care at this point. I have actually been going by schedule, usually. Several times a week. Okay. And this should keep good for longer. He should go ahead and eat that before it goes bad. We weren't looking to be an Amazon cooking channel again here, but this is where he finds himself again. I don't think those other nuts will actually let you cook them. I haven't tried it. Nope. Well, you can put it there, it just doesn't change. And he's got that cooked. Alright, let us get him turned around so he can see what he's doing. This may or may not actually be a reasonable strategy whatsoever, but it's what we're doing. Save some fuel. Okay, he's doing good on everything right now. He should just go back to bed, I think, for a little while. And I got distracted and didn't actually get him woken up early, but that's okay. We'll have a quick... Yeah, that looked... Well, no wonder it was looking at first like it was under that shelter, but that one seems to have been under there. He built that during the dark too. Oops. But yeah, we will give a quick look around and see if he has any better luck. I don't know that he will. Okay, he may try to actually go and, wrong button. He may go and try to check out the, I don't think he actually went to the Tinty site, but there is supposed to be some kind of climb out here, and I'm not sure exactly where he's going with that, but we'll do this and actually give this a quick pause. And yeah, there is a there are a couple of caves down there, and there is a grapple gun point there, but I'm trying to remember his best bet for getting up there. It may be heading for that grapple point, which may well be along one of the walls that I thought looked like there should be one, but we'll get the grapple coordinates there and go check that out. And maybe on the way we can actually find what we're looking for. Maybe. I have better actually jot that down. I do have a little pen and paper cheat sheet. 34 and 34, 33, 34. All right. Okay. Well, we at least have a goal now, other than wander around kind of aimlessly and try to find the planks. Let's see. Well, he ought to go back into the village and pick up at least one of his bowls, I think. And we'll leave that fella alone. All right, he's got that one at least. That's better than no bowl. He'll probably find some coconuts anyway, but I don't like him to travel without at least one. So we are basically wanting to go a little out the other end, a little bit east, and a little bit north. So yeah, we want to go toward the northeast once we get out of here. Sure, he'll just eat it. Why not? He's not actually low on energy or anything, but he'll eat it. Because he likes that. But yeah, that keeps not being a great place, and I was trying to set that down. Oh, God. I had better pause. I managed to get dirt on this thing where I got drunk. All right, maybe I can do better with juggling the temporary clutter now. I doubt it, but hopefully. As warm as it is, I wanted to keep my cup on the mug warmer and keep my drink warm. Okay. He has a hard time passing up mushrooms. He has a hard time passing up almost anything edible, honestly. So yeah, it looks... Hello, copy. And he is still keeping his eye peeled for the Psychotria stuff. But yeah, it looks like he wants to be going up vaguely this way. Vaguely. Yeah, to one of these rock walls. So he basically just wants to follow that roughly this way, from what I can tell. Okay. We're over here. I'm pretty sure I was wandering around over here before. Well, we've got a sort of rock bridge going across there, and another one there. Well, alright. We seem to be going up a bit of a path here. I may well have been up there before. Alright, I'm not sure what's going on here, but I may have come through here. I honestly am not sure. Okay, that was dumb. I think I was looking at the wrong coordinates because, yeah. We are very, very organized around here. I had coordinates written down for something else. Okay, 34, 33. Yeah, we just went in the wrong direction because I was looking at the wrong coordinates. Never mind me. We'll just go back through here. Ah, this is absurd. But and of course it gets later. Okay. Okay, we did find a new location, which is the grapple point. Or more to the point, grapple gun point, I think. Okay. Let us, we are up somewhere at the climbing place, and alright, that was rude. That was very rude. I think that was Sneaky Scorpion. This appears to have been a climbing place right up to a cave. I didn't think it was going straight to a cave. Okay. All right. Map, new location. Now, I did see... I'm just getting tagged by all the... What the fuck? Where are you? Yeah, he's just getting tagged by all of the sneaky scorpions in the, getting to be dusk. This is fine. Okay, I didn't mean to get into bad mushroom destroying, but that seems to be what we're doing. Ah, we got one of each. I think that should help him. And maybe he can not get scorpioned again right at the moment on his way out. Alright. Yeah, I don't think out is where he needs to go, even though I'm afraid he's going to pass out with the scorpions.
God, I'm thirsty.
There, I found it. Finally. And yeah, he's thirsty. I should probably give him some out of his emergency canteen, because he's had that fever. Because of course he has. Okay, he's not going to pass out quite as immediately right now. And his fever's almost out. I did watch one playthrough video, and I think this is eventually taking us toward water. I mean, this might... It's taking him to pass out in a cave. Because of course it is. Alright. He's not... Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. That's what I say. He'll sleep off what fever he's got now. He's not going to get cleaner that way, but he's already got nasty worms. He'll sleep off whatever fever he's got. Alright. We should have daylight again. And which way was he going? I think he was heading this way. Or we may be going back the way that he came, because, yeah, I think he is. Okay. Is he going to die underground? We'll find out. All right. There is lots of ore in here if you're gathering ore. Yeah, there is some water over here. It's at least good to eat something now. And that's all about the same. That is, I didn't even think about, I forgot about that, we've been distracted with his being Disaster Man some more. Basically. Okay. He has a limited amount of stuff right at the moment that is not packaged. Alright. We will continue through the, is he gonna have to swim some more? Well, dive. I hope he does not have to dive more. But yeah, it gets him a new map location. And I'm guessing that probably they're wanting him to dive. And he can't look at the map while he's up here in the water. Okay, now we can look at this on the water. Next to the water. Okay. I'm not seeing that it's really showing us a new map location as such. But, alright. Okay. That's not somehow showing up on this one either. But, because I remember the other playthrough I was watching, it did some weird things where new map location was showing up on another section of the map sometimes. But yeah, I think it is actually wanting us to dive. And it's not exactly the lightest to see where we're actually trying to go. If we do. All right. It's obviously not there. But yeah, I was somewhat relieved to find out that, yeah, the air does not actually run out. Or seem to, at least. Because, yeah, well, I'm failing to see obvious tunnels or anything for him to go down at this moment. Is this something? I think he just got turned around again. Alright, I'm kind of baffled. I mean, I know there was a cave with water that you could find your way through, and there was something else you could discover. It's not, like, super important to the plot, I don't think. But I don't necessarily want to go back. With nothing better than this, but I guess we are going this way, because I don't actually remember what... Aha, this takes us here, apparently. Yeah, right. Apparently it was not necessarily. I don't know. Maybe it didn't need us to climb, or dive, I mean. I'm just looking, and what, can we climb out of here? But yeah, it's saying again, new map location, and let's just say that I'm not necessarily seeing any more map location. I do recall that it was kind of doing that for somebody else. That took us out somewhere that we need to go up. All right. Yes, I've sort of vaguely... Oh yeah, he can use...
Dr. Smith, report number 36. I'm at Camp Omega. Still no sign of Alvarez. We have no idea what happened to him. What's even worse, no one's been lighting a fire in the camp on the island for a couple of days now. Maybe the group has just moved somewhere else, but I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this. People seem to be disappearing. We debated sending Vega to the island to see what's going on, but I don't want to stay in the camp alone. Even with one bodyguard left, I don't feel safe. At least Dr. Higgins is in a good mood. Several hours ago, he called me from the Lambda 2 location. He was clearly excited, but due to the interference, I couldn't understand what he was saying. I think he mentioned children? I'll have to wait until he comes back to hear the full report.
All right.
Has he found something? I fucking hope so. I've had enough of him, his wife, and this fucking jungle.
Well.
End of report.
Testy, aren't you? I can't imagine why. Yeah, the empty cans that, unfortunately, you can't just use as a, he'll just eat one of them. Okay. And we're here. Where are we by coordinates? 3329. 3329. So that looks to have us at those red marks there. Maybe it did indeed mark something new. Remember, there was passage that you could get back and forth between up here in Anaconda Island if you ended up building something so you could go back up. But yeah, that way we could apparently go back to Anaconda Island. I don't really want to. I just want my Psychotria. I don't want to have to go back through that cave though, because I'm just that kind of person. But we got a little bit more story and more locations marked off on the map, and a little bit of trail food. And more busted things like that, yes. Okay, there's the climby bit. I am trying to decide if we would actually be better off going back the way we came, which I don't particularly want to do, or heading back over that other way. I think he may actually... Well, I seem to have gone for some false advertising with my little... Yeah, I don't think I do want to actually go over here. But with the title, I was hoping we were almost finished, but things have not worked out that way. But yeah, right over that way, we should be able to get back to Anaconda Island, but we can't actually get back up without building stuff tall enough to sort of get up. I mean, I have not tried it or seen somebody else actually do it, but the playthrough I was watching, somebody had already done it. Well, he's thirsty. He can take a break right for the moment, and he can fix that without drinking bad water. Okay, that's not going to help him much yet. All right. Okay.
God, I could use a drink.
Yeah, we're trying to get you some, bud. I mean, we can't get you a whole lot right at the moment, but we get you some. That was reasonably clean. I mean, we can go back and drink some dirty water. But yeah, I think our best bet back out of here is just the way we came. Okay. He swam out here, but he did not. There seems to be a
Damn it!
You little asshole. Yeah, he keeps having a problem, and I'm not even gonna... Okay, it looks like not a non-swimming option after all. It looks like another connecting something here. Swimming cave. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a diving cave. I mean, worst case, he will indeed drink out of the water and give himself some more parasites. But yeah, this part, as far as I can tell, appears to be a dead end. Unless... Because I recall that this place had something else back in here somewhere. Okay. This looks like it may be taking him somewhere. Or it may not. Yeah. Ah. I have no idea. I don't think he's actually really making any progress anywhere at this point. But he's also not near the surface. This is just absurd. And yeah, I don't think I want to know what... Well, from what I recall, from what I understand, he does not run out of air once he has the scuba, but yeah, going down here was probably not a good move. He has no way of finding his way back out, and he's going to pass out down here. Because, yeah, I think he is back in a bit of a tunnel, and, yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens here. He's gonna pass out. Passing out while you're cave diving is probably a bad idea, but he'll find out. Okay, we are going back and not doing that again. That's what I think. I think we're going back and not doing that again. Going back to the last time I loaded, I honestly have not done anything important since then. Yeah, he's safe-ish back in the little village thing. Okay, I think he's just gonna call that good and indeed try to get his way out of the village area. I also think he's gonna go for his coconut balls and tortoise shell that he's got first, so he doesn't forget that. Alright. Now he's hopefully has room for his tortoise shell. Yes, he does. He needs to get rid of some of the shit in his backpack. But yeah, that is apparently what happens if you pass out while you're scuba diving. Which, am I remotely surprised? Not really. That was great. That really was. But yeah, we had a lot of wasted time and effort there, but... And yeah, that's one way to do it. Okay, we can get rid of those spoiled bananas. That'll get rid of some more weight that we don't need. Let's just get rid of spoiled stuff. And as I recall, it was later in the day than he thought loading us back in here. Alright, and we are just barely squeaking in under. But yeah, that was not this man's high point. If he's going to be staying here, as I think, yeah, he's going to need to set out in his morning. This is demoralizing, excuse me. I'll just get the half hiccups while I'm talking. He'll just throw some bowls back down. And hopefully he'll get some more water. All right. What do we have? Short life. That's not really. At this point, I don't think any of it is super short life. Well, he'll go ahead and eat those mushrooms. Not the bad one. Alright. He just destroyed multiple mushrooms. That's alright. Okay. I'm just going to send him to bed. Because there's not much more he can do this evening. And we'll just send him to sleep a lot until it's light again. And then we'll plot our plan of attack. Which does not involve doing that shit again, even if it does mark that off on our map. Yeah, still ended up getting him a little later than I meant to, but it'll have to do. We'll drink up, go and rearrange our things, and grab our tortoise shell. Cool. Alright. He should be pretty well good to go. Well, let us check his map. Yeah. Well, he does seem to have those kind of marked now, so that's at least something. I'm trying to figure out what his best bet to get back to the Omega site is, because I think Airman may have better luck finding the Psychotria that he needs up around there, because he sure as hell was not having it here. Plus, I'm pretty sure he still needs... No, he did get that open so that he could get the grappling gun. He did get that open. Okay, we just need the Psychotria from here. Yeah, he wouldn't have the grappling gun if he hadn't gotten that other thing open. So we're going looking for the Psychotria again, and hoping we have better luck in this vicinity. And since I'm talking this vicinity, he is just gonna go, okay, since he's staying around here, he probably, for now, he probably ought to throw his bowls back down. Okay, we're not necessarily doing well here, but we're doing. Let's put it that way. We're doing better than I started out doing, which is painful to admit, but this is my first playthrough. But yeah, out where he can see him. And I think his best bet may be indeed poking around right near the actual village. I mean, he did not have very luck with that, yeah. I can't talk. Oh, hey, Ada, how are you? Doing okay? Well, our guy just I made him do something stupid and he died, but it's all good again. All right. We'll go around this way. That wasn't what we were initially wanting to do, but that's what we're doing now. Okay. We are back here. Oh, come on. Let's eat a thing. There's still one banana. Yeah. At least he's fortified himself with some bananas. If he's going to stumble around in a fruitless search for herbs that may or may not actually even be here. But yeah, at least judging from other right around ritual sites, this is right around here is probably his best bet looking. I am just not interested in any artwork or any more questionable followers at this point, so maybe don't need to waste energy, if that is where you're going. Let's see, where are we? That's not, obviously not where that is wanting to spawn anyway. But we found some of the blue mushrooms. We will count our blessings. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he already got some of that, but yeah, he did actually. He's got it. But apparently he'll grab some more. He can throw it down if he needs to. But we got some anti-parasite mushrooms fresh. But yeah, I'm thinking this may not be the best spawn area for what we're actually looking for. Beginning. I've been thinking this, but I would more than halfway expect to find them right in close to the village site from other things like this. But it's not looking like we have some of those mushrooms. And he's overburdened, because of course he is. He can do with fat and protein. We can fix that. 2 birds, 1 stone. All right. What else we got? We got a nut that he can eat. We got some coconut flesh. But we will destroy that. And, yeah. I am wondering if I oughtn't do a, as annoying as this is, I might do a quick search to try to see if I run across any, advice on where to find that around this village site. Because this is just getting ridiculous. I mean, he ended up losing a couple of days with that needing to reload the save, but other than that, we have done several days worth of trying to find Alright, I don't know if that will get me what I'm looking for, but it's worth a try. I honestly am not sure what they're calling that site. I think this is the fourth one. All right, I'll just say no. Okay, we're in the middle of a bit of a walkthrough here. Yeah, we have the village, obviously. Psychotria can be found in the area to the southwest. We did actually find the tree, so yeah, I mean, I don't know how helpful that is actually going to be, but I will look in the southwest. All right, wrong one. Okay. So, yeah, we basically have been coming from that direction. Well, he's going to go ahead and get some bird meat off the ground, because he just can't resist that bird meat off the ground. Random dead toucans. Random dead parrots. He's not picky. But yeah, I mean, we looked in this area before and more than once and did not have much luck. But I mean, we don't have any better leads on this. Maybe we'll get lucky this time. And stay away from diving. Well. Well, it was a learning experience. I was not surprised at what did happen, but it was a learning experience. But yeah, I'm just basically looking around this vicinity. And I'll go over that way pretty soon. Ah, hell no. Where are you, you little asshole? Over there in the cover somewhere. Alright, you're not worth it. I'm just gonna move away. But yeah, we'll get our snack spear ready. I was hoping to be able to chop something down, but maybe we were not completely on the wrong track. It's just hiding from us because we actually want it. if we did not actively want it, it would not hide from us. Okay. Well, there is coconut, but I don't think we need it right now. But yeah, we'll look on this side more too. But yeah, we've been over here. I mean, not his today after his miraculous recovery in the village, but before that, I mean, we'll go over further if we have to. I'm just looking over in closer to the village again too. Because from what I have seen before, a lot of the time that kind of thing will actually spawn in closer to the actual site. We just do not seem to be having much luck with that right now. Okay, he did not mean to do that. Oh, this is getting so stupid. And yeah, I really, unless I was somehow interpreting the wrong area as southwest, which I don't think I could be. We've just got that plant hiding from us. Because it's good at that. I have not actually been seeing any herb spawns in this vicinity lately. I mean, right around the village period. But we'll try getting back closer to the river and see if that helps. I mean, I really doubt it will, but well, we found a tobacco at least. Well, I think he did not use up his dressing on this timeline. Yeah, he did not end up using up his dressing on this timeline, so he does not need that right yet. But if there's the tobacco spawning here, over here, that would seem to suggest that we might get that other thing spawning. We got plenty of that vine everywhere when we've already got some. All right. I think we actually need to go this way. And he should probably equip his spear again. I think this guy would do well to go back before it gets completely dark. There is cassava that he could get, but this really is demoralizing. It is. I mean, I may end up doing a little bit of a pause and consult again. Because, yeah, well, maybe need to just go back. This is being frustrating as hell, though. It really is. No. Drink. Okay, I'm calling him good on hydration. And indeed, I'm gonna do the, but yeah, they're saying the area to the southwest there, and I don't know how helpful that will actually be, but all right. Let's see if anyone else, okay. No help from the subreddit that time. But we are trying here, we really are. As pathetic as it may be. All right. All right. Whoop. Maybe that will get us what we actually need. Oh God, that does sound like it would be that much more frustrating if you were colorblind. Gotta love the redaction. Ritual bowel. Their ritual bowel. That does not sound very promising. Okay, so we get people bickering because, of course. Okay. I'm thinking we may try to... Okay, they're not actually being helpful at this point, no. Okay, yeah, that's not what I need. Yeah, another one at least. At least I'm not the only one having specific problem with psychotria. Yes, if I had known to grab them whenever I spotted them. Well, we'll go ahead and try that one. Okay, worst case, we can indeed save and reload. I mean, I do not like doing that, but sometimes that is exactly the thing. But, okay. He's doing okay-ish. He could eat some carbs. But yeah, this has ended up being quite a waste of time tonight. Okay, he still has a raw toucan meat that may or may not stay good, but he's rolling with things as they stand. I think he mostly just needs to try to find himself a hammock. And wait until it's lighter. And then he can get back out and look. Usually there's no shortage of hammocks in this place for him to find. Yeah, they found one. Really is kind of demoralizing. We had water clean and he took it instead of drinking it. Yeah, his bow got hung up on that hammock. Okay. He can't actually see well enough to tell if he got it out from under shelter properly. I think he should go back to the hammock and just chill. I mean, I don't think he has much more chill than I do, honestly. But, alright. I mean, the character, other people were certainly reporting that he did not seem to have a lot of chill. But anyway, let us go and where did he leave? Trying to remember where he did set his bows down. And then I guess we can try again. Well, I thought he picked up one accidentally, but... Okay, let's just stop farting around here. Okay, he does have some of the blue mushrooms. He can eat those as he needs. But we are going to go back vaguely toward the southwest and vaguely toward where he found that tobacco spawning. And he's going to look at where he found that tobacco spawning. And hopefully in that vicinity he'll have better luck his today. This is frustrating. And I'm very much not going to give up this playthrough this far through. Well, look. Yeah. RNG. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. But yeah, we finally got some. It's RNG. The RNG gods have not been smiling on us with that, but they finally did. Yeah, you better run. Okay, he had no plans of bothering a peccary right now. Well, alright. Goodbye. Now he's gonna need to get some sticks, I'm pretty sure. Ah, and we can finally get, I think we are finally on track to actually get this finished up tonight if I can hit the right buttons. Alright. I am impatient. I'm gonna do the let's just whack a log number again. Alright, we got sticks. He is in a mood. He just feels like whacking lots of things with an axe. Well, we can manually harvest if we have to. If we can get that out from under the damn plank. Oh, that's just not wanting to select there. Finally. That has us. Okay, we need to get some more stick. Not by a lot, but well, I don't have a particular use for this. We can, oh, this is painful. Yes. Of course, we can't dismantle those once they're... Well, there's a long stick over here. I can see it. If we can ever get over there. That becomes the question. All right. And we should indeed have everything we need for this. I hope. Are we going to be short a stick? How many we got 6 small sticks. I think maybe that gives us enough small sticks. And we are trudging back over. Because of course we are. Okay, he needs more stick. But that's easily enough accomplished. Or it should be. He'll just drink some water. At this point, why not? This is just so frustrating. Alright, to hell with it. He's not even planning on staying around here. Alright, I'm just gonna grab the rest of those sticks because I can. I don't think he needs all of them, but he's gonna grab them. Before he makes his herbal brews here. Alright, let us get his fire starting going. And thankfully he does have tinder to be used.
Come on.
And now we can put the fire under there. It's time for him to take a trip again. A visionary experience.
You're gonna miss them again.
Mia, where are you?
You'll stay here with me again. Is that
Again.
what you want?
Alright. And yes, I will try to move him around to look and try to see where he is supposed to go now. Because, yeah. It is thoroughly scripted and, oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go.
No, no, not again. Just tell me what happened.
You cured me. You gave me back hope. I could taste and smell again. I could eat without throwing up. Those were the best 6 months of my life. And you were by my side the whole time.
And then, I guess we're supposed to go over there again. Excuse me. Look. Alright.
But Jake, I feel it coming back. I'm afraid of it.
That
lived,
don't sound
but
good.
Felt dead. I can't go through all that again. I can feel the same grip on my throat. I can't swallow or breathe. Seconds stretch into hours, and
Yeah,
I'm just
that don't
waiting.
sound good.
I'm just waiting to die.
Alright. We got bottles and overturned lamps and whatever's going on here. And of course, we have a pretty good idea what happens whenever you try to touch
Every
Mia.
patient of a Molocor became a walking time bomb. Everyone was infected.
Everyone.
Even you.
Well, that's nice to know. Not. All right. what have we got here? What does she have to say now?
You left me here. You left me alone to die. You wanted to save me again, but what will the price be this time, Jake? What will you sacrifice this time?
Allergies? Gee, okay. I guess you're over there. Sorta. For these purposes. Come on.
What happened here?
Nothing good.
Everything we do makes the tribe suffer.
Yeah, that's not looking great.
Oh my god. Is that because of my book?
It's easier not to remember, isn't it? Do you even remember how you got here?
Of course I do. By boat. With you. We put up a tent and...
Are you sure?
I don't understand.
How long have you been here?
Mia... You know I can't remember. Just tell me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not dark at all. None of it.
Weeks passed. You were certain you would find the cure. Everyone lost hope. Time went by. You were all alone. How long can you survive on your own? How long can you live with the deaths of millions on your conscience?
Wow, that sounds great. Aha. All right. I guess we go here. I truly don't understand what we're supposed to be interacting with here, because it really is not clear. I mean, I would not have thought that he was set up for the... Is this the mysterious bad ending? Because I would... would have thought that he was set up for something else. Alright. I'm not sure exactly what is going on here. There is nowhere obvious to go and nothing obvious to interact with here. Ah, we can get down toward... I didn't think we could get past that projector thing. But maybe we're supposed to go down here? This does look like the Omega site, possibly. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we're supposed to be doing.
Maybe
here.
it'd be
There.
easier to just push it all away. Forget. Start again.
Well, I mean, you do have a point. You do have a point here, but... No, I think this is supposed to be their original site. It honestly was a bit hard to tell. Yeah, we seem to be at their original site, and okay. I'm really not sure what is going on here. I mean, he almost seems to be stuck in some kind of further tent limbo, where yeah, he's going back and forth between the Omega site and here, and it doesn't look like there's no really obvious place to actually go from here. So I don't quite understand. So yeah, we're somewhere in the... Oh, there are notes that he can interact with again. Okay. Are these the same notes? I think these... We'll look and see if these are the same notes. All of them as before. But yeah, there is some stuff that you can interact with. I truly don't quite understand. I'm thinking this looks like the... Well, I've tried to avoid spoilers to the point of not knowing what the so-called bad ending looks like, but just that there is one. And this is striking me as maybe that's what we're dealing with here. Even though we definitely did get together what is supposed to be a cure. And I'm 99% sure he still had it. But yeah, I think he interacted with all of the notes that he... and everything that he can interact with here. Is there more over here that he can? I don't think so. Alright. And yeah, this takes us just back to... Can we get anywhere going this way? I don't think so. No. All right. I'm not sure what... I know I keep saying that, but I am honestly pretty confused at the moment. I don't know what kind of ending I was expecting, but this was not necessarily it. There seems to be no way to progress from here, though. So, yeah, I am going to do another consult the... seem to have actually unpaused. Consult the Oracle of the Interwebs here. And now I am kind of going for spoilers here. I mean, I made the cure and made that, and yeah, I'm wondering if I should look at a video to try to, because I know I know he made the cure, and he took it, and he had it, and yeah. Okay, okay, I feel like how, well, that is a long one. All right. I am actually planning on getting back to that in a minute, but okay. Maybe I'll go straight to okay, I know I typoed that pretty bad, but Oh, God. Yeah, my typing. I'm kind of tired. That does not necessarily help with the typing. I am actually wondering if that is glitched or... Okay, I may cave, and I was trying to avoid watching gameplay videos showing but that is looking like the bad ending, honestly. I should probably just pull up YouTube, but... I'll just go for a random one and see what happens here.
Jake? Please answer, Jake. I need you here, Jake. Please. I need you to do this for me. Please.
Well, the problem... I see. Problem was I wasn't seeing the prompt to answer. I wasn't seeing further conversation prompt, and now I can't do anything but walk around here. I didn't get an option to select whether I got the cure or not. It just plopped me down here, and I can't really interact with much. That would be the issue, unfortunately. Because I got into here, but I couldn't quite figure out. It basically just seemed to dead end in the sleeping area. That... I didn't see where you could interact with that. Thank you so much. I was getting very confused because I couldn't do anything but walk around that area. Now we're at the end. Thank you so much.
Please answer, Jake.
It really was not
I need you
obvious
here,
there.
Jake. Please.
Now we're at this point, so we can interact again,
Do this.
instead of just wandering around the two different tents.
Please. Please. I can't stand it.
Now we've got it. I think. Oh yeah. Now we're back. Now I was beginning to wonder if that had indeed just bugged, and... I think it wants us to go straight. Yeah. Apparently it didn't bug, I just didn't try the right thing. Ah, now we've got her there.
Yeah? Are you... What happened?
You didn't listen, did you?
I don't understand. Why are you here?
I told you already. I begged you to end it, but you didn't listen.
You never do.
You never do.
That sounds
Was it worth it?
encouraging. Yeah.
Did you get what you wanted?
Ah. I mean, I'm halfway tempted to
Yes.
find out what the other
I have the
answer
cure.
does,
And
but
now I know where to find you.
Then go.
I don't want to
What are you waiting for?
come back to this. All right. So of course I thought that cutscene was going to go on for longer, and I started doing something else here. Okay, I think we are supposed to head back out this door, maybe? Classic Green Hell style. Oh yeah. We are back at, here. With the broken thing. And we've got notebook entry. Let us check the notebook entry and see what that has to tell us. Get back to the airstrip. We did find better climbing equipment. I mean, I don't know I was under the impression that we found all of the climbing equipment there was to find. Whoop. I managed to knock the controller down, but yeah, let us go on and continue and see where it takes us out of here. Yes, I would like it. Alright, we're here. Let's just go on and get out of here and see what happens. Yeah, I picked that up. I have the grappling gun and also the other climbing equipment. There. We've got it. I think. It manages to confuse me
Tower.
while they're at it.
Come in.
Ah, there
This is
we
Jake
are.
Higgins.
Good deal.
I got it. I got what everybody's been looking for.
Did I hear you correctly? Say again, over.
Yes. Yes, you heard me right.
Yeah, we've got the climbing
I have the
equipment
cure.
and the cure.
A cure? Oh my god, are you certain? I'll send somebody right away. You know how hard it is to get permission these days? Christ. Is this really over?
Just hurry.
Yes, please. Hurry. Aha.
I wanted to say goodbye to you.
You think I'm still waiting for you?
I have to believe that.
All right.
I mean, I'm only alive because of you.
You know, you could
Yeah, I
always
started messing
come
around in
back to me.
survival
hope that
mode. I
this won't be
actually
necessary.
initially went straight for the story mode, but I'm tempted to go up with the spirits of Amazonia next.
Hey, Mia?
Mia?
Thank you.
Goodbye.
All right. And that looks like it probably really is the end. And yes, thank you so much for the help with getting through that last confusing bit. Ah, yeah, I am interested in seeing what Spirits of Amazonia is like. I think I may indeed go ahead and try that next. It's a little late to start in on that tonight, however. I may just go back to the survival save and see how that goes for tonight. Okay, I don't guess that there's anything else coming up but credits at the moment. Ah, that does not necessarily sound encouraging. But up the challenge level definitely sounds like. Even if I have been doing the semi-cheating and consulting online map thing. Yeah, that sounds like it might be good. I am tempted. Well, I'll go ahead and let the credits finish out, even though it does take a little while. And that'll probably take us back to the menu. Probably. Yeah, I think I will have to check that out. During the creation of this game, no capybara was harmed. That is good to know. But, yes, that did take us back to the menu. Oops. I'll just bump into the droid cam, but yeah, I think while we're here, I had better actually take a quick run to the bathroom, and I will be right back. finally back, and I guess get back into survival mode since I'm not quite ready to go. Yeah, this is actually pretty much my first survival run, and I'm not that far in. So this is another walk in the park level. That's best still. I don't actually remember where our guy is, but we'll find out. He was certainly much better set up to get going than when I started into story mode and had no idea what was going on with it. More of a learning curve than I was expecting coming straight from the long dark, but story mode did at least have the benefit of, yeah, you die, you lose some save progress, but alright, we are somewhere. Okay, where are we? We're pretty good on nutrition. We're at about 4417, which, consulting my little cheat sheet, I'm, yeah, about at the Jeep. Yeah, he must have been out looking for stuff. Well, he found a nut. Whatever else he was doing here, he found a nut. Did he get the canteen? Oh yeah, and it's empty. And I suspect he should probably pick up some water. What time is it? 8:53. Alright, it's not too bad. I think he's probably got worms, because that is a fairly good bet with this dude. Oh yeah, he's got a nasty, nasty worm. Everyone loves those. Alright. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem to want to let him change limbs here right at the moment. Alright, I'm choosing to believe that his problem is just worms at the moment. But he did pick that up. And, I mean, he could do worse than to pick up his random can that apparently he missed. And frankly, at this point, he could probably... Okay, he has clean water in there. It could be worse. I don't think he'll fill up his big metal one out of the filthy water. But I think from here... I am indeed actually going to consult, well, go tabbing through everything to get back to basically where I started out to look at this map. Because, yeah, That's the way he rolls. He's about at the Jeep. I'm thinking of where to send him for later. He could try to get back to the first abandoned village site, or he could not. And I'm leaning toward not. Well, I think he would do well to get back over into that general vicinity. So, or possibly he could head over vaguely toward the boat dock. That, it could be worse than to do that. I will jot. I'm sure I had the coordinates jotted down for that. I just cannot quite tell where I had them. 'Cause I'm that kind of genius here. All right, we are actually going to try to get moving at some point soon here. Because I think I should indeed be able to march his sorry butt over to the boat dock before it gets dark if I go ahead and do that. I mean, I could be deluded in that. That is extremely possible. We basically want to go very west, more or less. And I'm trying to remember the best reasonably direct way to get over there, honestly. I'm also not sure how this guy gets hold of grappling gear hereabouts in survival, because I don't think he has any. I could be wrong. I mean, all of this may be a terrible idea. Hey! That little stutter we could have done without. Yeah, I'm not sure his tentative plan was in any way reasonable. I mean, I know I've been over here, but I don't remember the map that well yet. Is this a reasonable way of doing anything? It's questionable, but... I mean... yeah. We are just farting around tonight. That is the complete extent of it tonight. Uh, okay, I thought something caught my eye, but I think it was just the lighting. Why, yes. He also cannot resist picking up mushrooms, whether he has an immediate use for them or not. Okay, we're to this water. And yeah, he probably can use that. In fact, I'm pretty sure he can. Okay, he doesn't actually need it right now. Okay, we're at 48:19 right at the moment. So yeah, we basically just want to try to continue on vaguely westward. And this may or may not be a reasonable way of doing it, but this is what we're doing at the moment. And he may get stingrayed. I mean, that is the way he seems to roll. I think I'll get him out of the actual water. Yeah. I thought I would try to get to where things joined up. I thought I had gone down this way before. Oh. Should I do that? I feel so bad whenever... I probably should, actually, but I feel so bad. Oh, poor tortoise. Hopefully no tortoises were injured in the production either. You never know. Oh, God. Yeah, we kind of have a mess here. Oh no, he let his cane-toad meat go bad. How dare he let his cane-toad meat go bad? The cane-toad that he found on the ground somewhere, yes. But we do appear to have indeed gotten him over to the boat dock. And he found a fish trap with a... Oh wow, it is sort of flopping around. That is not good. Oh, Jesus H. Alright. He has some meat. Oh my God. If he can actually get it picked up now. No, he can't. Alright, he needs to get rid of some of this shit. May as well laugh. May as well. Oh my God. Alright, let's just eat it. Oh, okay, we have anti-parasite mushrooms. We can just eat that too. Okay, I shouldn't have done that, but that's just kind of the mood I'm in at the moment, yes. All right. Okay, he knows how to make that fish trap, and hopefully he can get his shit sorted out a little bit better in a little while. He at least has somewhere safe to sleep now. He has the car seat. I know in story mode I was favoring the car seat. Ah, new entry, campfire. And there's the piece of a boat, pretty much. And we got the water filter. Well, the plans for it. Well, I gotta say that fish trap does seem to be pretty effective. We're not quite ready to actually build a fire and cook stuff yet, but he has stuff that he can cook and eat once he does do that. I will take his excess stuff and bring it down here and throw it on the table. What I'm choosing to call a table. Those Brazil nuts still have a day and a bit on them. Sure. Yeah, we have random egg. I think we probably ought to cook it. It's stacked up with the snails. Alright. Now that we have at least briefly stopped being ridiculous, I hope. I don't know. I think that if I try to make use of the water filter thing, I do end up needing to use other containers. Oh my fucking god. I seem to have been full up and managed to leave without the tortoiseshell bowl. And he's back to his old tricks. But yeah, he ran off without that tortoise shell. But I have a pretty good idea where that was. So I think that I will send him backtracking, and he can make that a thing. Alright, he does not have plain bandages right at the moment, but he has more space to put things. Alright. Yeah, he should hopefully have time to go and get him that, find the tortoiseshell bowl again, I hope. Oh, hello, armadillo. We don't want to mess with you. Okay, that's not helping him with the tortoiseshell bowl, but I mean, basically the whole point there was to get the bowl. Well, he can have more coconut if he wants, but he does not want right now. And there's Plankton Lily that he could have if he wanted. We will take sticks because he does need to build a fire. Alright. This is a little demoralizing, honestly, but it is what it is. We're not going to take that. He has just enough self-preservation to leave that the hell alone when he doesn't have to. Okay. I am beginning to think that he did indeed basically just kill a tortoise for very little reason. Without ending up getting his intended good out of the tortoise. We don't want. Alright, I'm sure he'll be able to find more tortoises to savage later. If he really wants to. But for the moment, he'll take some mushrooms. He'll always take mushrooms. But yeah, we are indeed just goofing around here. Alright. He is going to have to pick up some more sticks, I'm pretty sure, but... Well, he has unlocked a number of things since I last actually got in the notebook. I'm not entirely sure what all of them are that have been unlocked, but... Yeah, we're not doing too bad. But as I was saying before, if I wanted to try to get his nicer metal canteen filled up with the water filter, I'm pretty sure he needs to use an intermediate container instead of just putting that under it. I mean, I could be very wrong, and I frequently am. And yeah, that is that existing fire ring is in the uncovered area, so he's going back to his original plan here and not doing that. We will deal with his nasty worms later. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I never claimed that anyone here was smart. Okay, let us campfire it up. Undercover. I think that is still undercover. I'm going to be mad if it is not. It looks like it's undercover. I mean, that could mean anything or nothing. He'll get a drink. Is wandering off necessarily a good idea? No, he wants some sticks. He doesn't want that many small sticks. He wants some of the bigger sticks. The sticks. Give me some sticks. Without cutting anything down right now, please. Because he does not necessarily feel like cutting anything down. Alright, maybe he's gonna have to cut something down. I don't know. Well. Okay, we need 3 sticks, apparently. He just found the plan to do that. He has not actually done it. I do not remember how many it took. But he'll take some of those mushrooms. That way, he'll have mushrooms. All right. Sure. That's not what we were looking for, but we'll take it. Yeah, he's having, difficulties. Okay, that is a bigger tree than he was looking for. Ah, jeez. Well, this will have to do. That accidentally auto walk. He's tired. That accidental auto walk was kicking in again. All right, let's just grab that plank too while we're at it. And yes, that took us back roughly where I thought it should. Oh Lord, we do still need some more. That campfire makes it complicated. Let us find the nearest skinny non-palm, relatively skinny non-palm tree, because I'm just sick of this. That's not skinny, but I'll take it. And then I think he'll have to take a nap before he actually does much of anything. That is one way to do it. I think he's got enough stick now, I think. Okay.
Rest.
I think I meant, well, alright. Let's just deconstruct that fucker. I think he needs to just make a small fire. Because I'm tired of this. Yeah, let's just do that and leave that as a bit of a stick pile. Oops. That was not what anyone intended to do. Alright. Yes, I had not actually built one of the bigger fires yet in here. Period. Okay, that's showing us over the plank. Yeah, that's not good. Well, that will apparently let him put it there, which does not necessarily look sensible, but okay, of course the small sticks are hiding under the sticks when you want the small sticks. Come on. I think. All right. We got it. And I probably should have left that glowing, but he should indeed go and sleep it off a little bit on his car back seat. All right, it is dawn. He can start out the day right with a small fire and some cooked meat of some type. And I think he had an unharvested fish down here. Yeah. He did have an unharvested fish. Oh, good God. So, of course, when he comes over here not looking for sticks, there are some sticks close by. That is about right. His snail, one of his snails looks like it went. Oh, good God. Yeah, let's just take it. There is the spoiled one. All right. How do I keep doing that? This is a completely rhetorical question. We'll get some fish. Some more fish. And he can just have a bit of a cookout here. I feel bad about that tortoise. I guess we never picked up that piranha meat. Maybe I'll go see if that's still there. may still there and be edible. Probably not. Or no, I think maybe he did eat it raw already. Alright, that would explain it. Okay. He already had Brazil nuts, I thought. Well, maybe he better just take those, actually. Well, he's pretty good on hydration now, it's just everything else he needs. And I think maybe he better actually carry one of his bowls to have ready up there. Assuming he wants to preserve his fire fuel for later. But yeah, we can get... I think he did just eat that other fish raw. Because he did have the anti-parasite stuff. I was briefly wondering if we just did not have that for whatever reason, but yeah, we had it. It was just hiding under the plank. Alright, let us try this now. Good deal. And we can have some less raw meat. Hopefully. What else we got in here that we actually need to deal with? Well, these are... they are good to keep on you, but they do take up a lot of room, so... hell, I don't care. He'll just trip over stuff, trying to lay things on the table. But he'll get them out of his backpack because they do take up a lot of room. That's still got almost 2 days on it. We're going to eat some of these short-life mushrooms that he just keeps grabbing before they actually go bad. I mean, he has no major strategy going here. We're too tired for strategy. Strategy other than maybe don't eat the bad things. Yeah. And avoid passing out on the ground again. Alright. Effects of consumption are still unknown. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. And I guess he can go ahead and cook some of those larvae. He's not planning on using them for fishing bait, and yeah, they make a somewhat useful trail snack, considering he has no sanity to even worry about. It's all for the non-perishable trail snacks, even if they are a larvae that he found in a stump. That won't give you much protein, but it will give you a little bit of protein. He should probably try to find some bananas or something too. He needs some carbs. He's better set up for proteins right at the moment. I mean, I'm not even trying to base up or anything. We are just stopping in here for a little bit. And I think I will try to get all the larvae cooked up because, yeah, the whole fishing just does not seem to be worth it. I don't know, can you use it to bait a trap, though? That is a question. Because it looked like you could insert something, and it seems like you should be able to do that, but was there anything else we could cook there? I mean, we could... Nah. I'm just gonna call that good for the moment. And we're just going to dump at least one coconut shell on the ground there. All right. Yeah, it won't let you just put that underneath. It would let... Will it, however, do you have to have something under it to filter? Because I think you probably do. Because it would just be too handy if you could take that, get dirty water in it, dump it in the top, and then... That would be too convenient. All right. Yeah, I don't even feel like going over there yet. Well, he probably should have. He can check and see if he can... Ah, we've got more fish there, but let's see. Yeah, we can actually bait the thing. Don't think so. Alright, we threw it in there. Maybe it will let you, well, with other things it will let you insert. Okay, that is probably the way to do it. I don't know. Alright, let's assume that is actually baited with a larva. Obviously you don't have to bait it. But let's assume it is baited. I mean, he could also try to get a drying rack under cover, but Yeah. Yeah, we've got other useful items over here he just has not picked up yet. Ah, alright, cool. But yeah, he was gonna try to find some bananas or other carbs. And he should probably get some more regular bandage leaf. Alright. That's not bananas, but it is very useful. I seem to recall. Well, the way he's going, he might also manage to stumble over that tortoise shell. I keep hoping. I seem to recall that things were better for bananas up this way. It has been a while since I have been here, and I have not ever been here in survival before this. So of course I'm seeing small banana planks. But I think this guy is indeed just gonna hang, bananas. I think this guy is just for the interim going to hang around. Here. Okay, he's got some bananas. Yeah. It could be worse. He's got items. He's got too many items. Okay. They're not that hard to find. He already has several. Well, he's going to need several. He probably ought to go ahead and treat his worms. And I don't think he has any ash bandages at the moment. He can make some. Because I don't trust him not to die of infection if he does not ash bandage it up. In fact, I trust him to die of infection. Ooh, speaking of his larvae. Alright, he's going to leave that coconut alone. Well, he's not going to totally leave the coconut alone. He's not going to get more from up in the tree, but he can carry that back in. And that, of course, overburdens him. Of course. But he'll put that in reserve. And from what I understand, at least from someone who was playing not on Walk in the Park mode, you might have to worry about caimans along here normally. But yeah, I've been playing in beginner mode so that I'm not really having to worry about that. No jaguars spawning or anything, no natives so far. Which I'm sure I will get tired of at some point, but now is not quite that time. Okay, let's just do it this way. Well, we could try to do that, actually. I mean, this was not in his immediate plans, but it occurred to me that he should be able to fill this up. He's in a good position with it continuing to rain right at the moment. And I mean, he also has the water filter thing, but I think that should have it. No, it's at 43, not a complete 50. Now it's at 51. But we can get this filled up, hopefully, and not have to worry about it. Have reserve water better. And yes, I'm getting tired of this. He's getting tired of this. He's just getting tired in general. I mean, same, but we do have bad mushrooms.
I need to rest.
Yeah, you probably do. Yes, and it does like to destroy that when it's in the stack with other ones that are not spoiled. I keep doing that and then... No, I shouldn't have done that. But you live and learn. That is awfully small for a discus. I just really noticed the discus and what it was looking like. Yeah, he needs some more protein in him. He may eat some more freshwater sashimi. That is such a good idea to eat here. He does have his anti-parasite. Yeah, as long as he doesn't destroy it all, which he might have, actually. No, he has one. I think he's not going to eat the raw ones yet. He does still have a couple of cooked meats. Okay, that puts him in a little better shape. He does need some hydration. That should be easy enough to pull off. And the light briefly makes it look like the dirty water bowl. Alright. Well, he's not doing too bad in general. I may go ahead and harvest those discus and possibly leave the meat here. But yeah, those are tiny little discus. Okay, apparently you don't really harvest them, you just cook the whole thing. Okay. I'm not that bothered either way. I mean, I've mostly seen very large discus, well, some smaller ones, but most of the big ones I've seen have been in people's aquariums. And yeah, I don't think you'd necessarily want to eat that either way. Okay, he did not necessarily need to take that can yet, but sure he did. Okay, that did get rid of a little bit of the weight. I mean, he's probably going to go back to sleep, but... more riveting gameplay here. Okay, let's just go ahead and eat that Brazil nut. He's still got a day and a bit left on that mystery snail. Oh yeah, he's not bad. I think he'd better just go back to sleep. But yeah, he's just got a truly exciting day planned around here. I may try to move him out and see what he can see from here, but temporarily basing up here, but using it as a little regional spot. But I am, I think, too tired to go ahead and do that. It has been a productive day with the finishing up the game finally. Thankfully, with the kind help of a viewer. I did appreciate that. But I had better save and quit here. And I'm going to call this good for the night on this. I should be back on, well, I may actually come back tomorrow, technically today, at about 11 p.m. again, with the Green Hell Survival. I'm scheduled next on Friday for the Long Dark, but I do want to get back into this tomorrow. We'll see if I end up streaming, but everyone have a good night or whatever time of day it is there, and I will catch you later. If I can get to the right